Started caddying at 16. 33 years later, little did I expect. I'd have caddied in 12 Ryder Cups. It's been a great learning curve over the last 30-odd years and some tremendous memories of the Ryder Cup. It's different to any other golf tournament we play. It's a football crowd at a golf tournament, which only happens once every 2 years. It brings out another side to all individuals. To be part of that team environment as a golfer is unique.
The Ryder Cup is perhaps the most fiercely competitive event in all of golf, where the finest of margins can separate victory and defeat. We sought the inside line on this unique sporting contest from veteran caddy Billy Foster.
It doesn't matter where the Ryder Cup is, whether it's home or away, you're still putting in the same effort. An away fixture is harder to get a result, and that goes without saying, and that comes from the crowd support and the atmosphere that's generated at them tournaments, and get on with it, and embrace it and actually quite enjoy the hard side of it and, things being against you. It inspires you to try that bit harder, I believe.
1999's Battle of Brookline produced a memorably raucous final day atmosphere and a dramatic home comeback. Going into the singles, Europe led 10-6, but America turned it around.
At that stage, you could argue that the stronger players were really strong, and the way Jesse did it, he played 9 guys over the first 4 matches. So that left Andrew Coulter, Jarmo Sandelin and John van der Velde without a game going into Sunday. Well, it's very difficult for them guys. They should have maybe been blooded for a game before that singles, but the draw shaped up. The Americans went really strong at the start, and the 3 lads that hadn't played were in them first 5 matches. And it was difficult for them, because they're playing the likes of Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson, it was tough. So once you lose them first 2 or 3, 4 matches, 5 matches, all of a sudden, from having a 4-point lead, has gone completely upside down, and now the European team's under the most immense pressure. And it snowballs and snowballs, and the crowd just generates more and more support, and the atmosphere just got electric, and the Americans just thrived off it, and they ran away with it.
And with that putt, the United States is assured a ½ a point, the margin it needed to win the 33rd Ryder Cup.
You cannot prepare for the decibel levels and the pressure, the atmosphere, because it's an atmosphere that no other golf tournament throws at you. The noise volumes are just in a different street to any other major golf tournament. A similar thing happened at Medina on the flip side, that, the first 4 or 5 matches got the deficit back, and it put the Americans under so much pressure, and the atmosphere just deflated, and the Europeans just got stronger and stronger, and it puts Americans under so much pressure on home soil as well, so it can work both ways. But that's what I read into that. That's just golf and coping with those situations yourself. All you can do is win your match. Forget what's going on. If you start looking at that leaderboard and panicking about there's too much red, there's nothing you can do about that. You've just got to focus on what you're doing and win your point. That's all you can do. You're not in control of what anybody else can do.
And that putt ensures that Keimer wins by 1 hole, ensures that Europe get the 14 points they need to hold on to the trophy.
You know what's going on, basically. I mean, you are looking at the leaderboard, you know where you stand, you know if your match is going to come down to a really significant point. But there is captains and vice-captains out there, telling you what's going on, and you don't need to be told that, listen, we need this match, you know that anyway. But it's same as that. It's just the same as caddying in a regular tournament at that stage for me. All you're trying to instill in your player is, it's all cliche, 1 shot at a time, and just focus on the job in hand, what you've got to do, and just trying to keep his emotions in check, and it's all about limiting your mistakes and slowing down your thought process and not getting carried away, because when you get carried away under pressure and the atmosphere and everything, it's easy to rush decisions and make mistakes. So it's all about just taking that extra 10 seconds and just really focusing on what you're doing, and just slow your thought process down and try and help your boss relax.